I'm an author, poet, and a geocacher, and I utilize my entire legal name as my author name, Rachel Barnard. So my first and as yet only published novel, Ataxia and the Ravine of Lost Dreams, is about a young girl who infiltrates an elite academy in order to save the world. So this young adult novel is about this girl and her self-created mission, and she gets into this academy, and she's caught up in a web of misaligned allegiances, and of course falls for the very handsome, very dashing new transfer student who ends up being bad news in more ways than she bargained for. Like one of my favorite movies, this book contains action, fighting, chases, escapes, true love, coincidences, and more. I like to gather experiences. I'm always asking questions like, what's it like to eat an entire half-gallon of ice cream in one sitting? What's it feel like to be wearing pajamas out in public? Or what does it feel like to be a vegan?
So you actually do these things?
I have chocolate ice cream. They stare at you, and I went vegan for 3 weeks, and I blogged about the experience. And one of my takeaway messages was that vegan cheese is horrible, and that I could never actually give up ice cream.
For you, Rachel, what's the best part for you?
My favorite part is actually when I'm done. Not because it's over with, but because it represents such a great and monumental accomplishment. I've even put it on my resume because it shows how motivated and dedicated I am that I actually finished and edited and published it. But the best part is when I can pull my book out of my bag and casually remark, "This is my book. And it's only $10. What a bargain."
Which brings us to publishing. Well, I started out by saying that writers tend to become novelists in their 40s. But Rachel here is our shining exception. Some of us wrote feeble attempts at novels in our teens, but she actually wrote one and published it. So tell us about that.
I actually did start a feeble novel when I was 13 and gave it up after about 10 pages because I had such a great vocabulary paired with such a horrible, lack of experience in the real world, which translated to I couldn't write plot, I couldn't really understand dialogue. But 2 months before graduating from college, I decided that I wanted to write a complete novel and finish it. So I actually wrote this book, and I published it the day before Christmas, and it's been a wonderful success for me ever since.
Great job, Rachel. Stephen, I'd like your take on education and writing too.
Mmm, donut.